it.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he returns this to the 22. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down. Throwing again. McGee finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Off the bootleg. McGee. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. They'll keep it on the ground. Carney has some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Carney. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On second down now, Carney. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a third and 11. Well, this defense for the Rams very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 6. To throw is Prescott. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott from the gun. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, McGee. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Back to throw. McGee. And that is incomplete here. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, so they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A. Prescott now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And the Rams had and now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So an early challenge, and you know that those coaches hate to use those red flags too early, but this one turns out to be successful. Dunn good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger offense making their way back out there. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, McGee. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First and 10, Taylor now. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Prescott. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Here's Prescott. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 26. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Now Prescott. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. Touchdown! Jerron Johnson, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Done good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. McGee. Open man is Myers. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to throw. McGee, and unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's taken on the 25. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Prescott on 1st down. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Prescott to throw it. Touchdown, Rams! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Rams are able to widen their advantage. Done good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So out come the Chargers. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, L.A.
Mike Williams.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And he makes the score 21-10.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And the catch made by Johnson. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well. To throw is Prescott. A slant route caught by Bateman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard.
To the air again, Prescott. Johnson's got it complete. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And it's caught. touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. Done good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. Tucker now to return it. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Chargers offense back onto the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And that is incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The former Minnesota Golden Gopher Rashad Bateman leading this offense back onto the field. Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. And what that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Now instead of blitzing your linebacker, drop him into coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try and discourage a quarterback from going to him. That means everyone else, win your routes. You got an opportunity to catch passes now too.
Yeah, a little bit of a cat and mouse game. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the Chargers' 46-yard line.
Now Prescott. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. First down, Prescott. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the Chargers' 30-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And able to get this out to the 25. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Again, it's Taylor.
And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a second straight play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Prescott now.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And taken right on the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC. On 1st down, McGee. And his throw here is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Off play action. McGee. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. McGee.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Marcus May with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 44-yard line.
On the counter, it's Taylor.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
89 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Throwing on 1st down. McGee. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo.
He connected on his first, this from 41.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Prescott from the gun.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. And taken right at the 35. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McGee, open man right side, Myers. They'll give him 4 yards there, and now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Carney. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They'll keep it on the ground. Carney, and nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. McGee looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Carney. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 103 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Carney. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. Looking to throw. McGee. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 15-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. McGee.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chargers.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Chargers! From 4 yards out.
And the Chargers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Rams ready to go on offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Gets it out wide quickly. Burks with it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Los Angeles. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Prescott off play action. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Prescott. He gets it to Burks again. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Throwing, Prescott. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Rashad Bateman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Rams add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So done now following the score. Back out to send this away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. L.A. readies for its next possession. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Throwing to start the drive. McGee, he finds his man, complete. That's Chambers. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So nothing doing there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. McGee. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
That is caught, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
2nd and 9 from the 44. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
They'll look to throw again. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and giving him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete there to Johnson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Prescott on 1st down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now a hand and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Russell. This is Fant on the short completion. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. Russell. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Russell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Back to throw again. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Jakobi Meyers, 53 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So the Chargers now down by 2 touchdowns. Just over a minute 40 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Operating from the gun, Russell. And that's caught by Williams. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
To Guyton. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw. Russell. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Russell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. Operating from the gun. Russell. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
To not finish a game on a defensive penalty, that's why they get one more untimed attempt.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Rams, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year.